Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Elite and the Mustangs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez, a right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under this one, and that's out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Chris Paddock will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding forward now, Andrew Vaughn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Andrew.
Now the pitch.
Vaughn.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. Even with 2 outs, now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in now, Pete Alonso. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Alonso is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Marisnick is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Matt Beatty, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Paddock has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Jared Kelenic. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in, Corey Lee. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Texas leads it 2-0. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marisnick on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Drew Waters. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Joey Bart. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Acuna digs in now
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here now is Juan Soto as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, striding into the box, Andrew Vaughn flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Vaughn is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. High in the air out to center field. Acuna on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro, number 14 on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the top of inning number 4. Texas is on top here, 3-2. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alonso.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kelnick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. 4-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Beatty. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at-bat.
Dansby.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Drew Waters. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man out a walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Elite lead it 5-3. So now to the plate, Corey Lee.
The catcher,
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Liner in shallow left for a tough second out.
the batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up now, Torres. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A 1-1.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a high pop-up. Beatty has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Ball,
and that misses for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He went down on strikes last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Drew Waters. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The designated hitter, Drew Waters.
First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch taken. Or the throw. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, Pete Alonso, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Marisnick is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box, Jared Kelnick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Andres Munoz is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
On the run is Henniger.
He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The catcher, number 35, Corey Lee.
So digging in now, Corey Lee. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Coming in is Henniger. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
All even now, 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Elite are out in front, 5-4. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Riding in once again, Torres 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Thornburg playing here in his home state of Texas. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is foul right side. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kelnick is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Drew Waters.
Settling in now, Drew Waters. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So coming to the plate, Joey Bart in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look.
Matt Beatty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Eliezer Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
1-0.
Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Standing in, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Marisnick going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Calhoun isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Las Vegas leads this one 6-4. Striding in, Jared Kelnick. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. From the stretch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Ranging back is Haniger.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in, Corey Lee. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Vaughn. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out and a run. 1-2.
Caught too much of the plate on it.
Struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Here's the 1-2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Las Vegas used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Paddock records the victory, his 13th of the year. Herman Marquez is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.